Hey, what's up guys, your boy Black Max in the building. Hey, so we have an interesting video, and this video is not just interesting, it's beautiful, and I want to share this video with everyone, not just Gambians but people outside Africa as well, international. I want to show everyone that when it comes to Gambians, we are beautiful, we are faithful, we are also one of the most kindest people in Africa, boy. When you have to consider the most beautiful and kindest and faithful people in Africa, I feel like Gambia is top 3. You cannot name 3 countries from Africa without naming Gambia. But I'm not trying to promote myself, I'm not trying to promote my country. But Gambians, we are beautiful, we are kind, we are faithful. I mean, when it comes to among us, like ourselves, we are very greedy, we are very hypocrite when it comes to ourselves. We like to fight each other. And I feel like it's normal. You know, even brothers, siblings, the same father, the same mom, they fight each other. But when it comes to people outside, we are very kind, we are very beautiful. And this video proves it, you know. But without being said, without talking too much, let's just play this video and then we'll react to it together. Alright, let's start this video anyways.
My wife Deborah and I met in Zambia. We met in Livingstone.
Yeah.
But shortly after we met...
Wait, nice couple, hold on, let's go back. Let me see them together.
In Zambia, we met in Livingstone.
Oh, so this is the wifey, yeah? Okay.
But shortly after we met, I'd already taken a job in France and I moved to Paris. And a few months later, I invited her to come and join me. And yeah, that was the plan. We put everything in place. We crossed every single T and dotted every single I in terms of the Schengen visa application. There was nothing we left to chance.
Wait, what is Shanghai visa? Hold on. Okay, what is Shanghai visa? Am I spelling it correctly? Shanghai visa. Schengen visa. Okay. A Schengen visa is a permit that allows you to enter and travel freely within the Schengen area, which comprises 27 European countries for short stays up to 90 days within a 180 period, primarily for tourism or business purposes. Okay. All right, I've learned something new today, but yeah, let's continue.
The Schengen visa application, there was nothing we left to chance. Everything was perfect. I arranged to meet her at Paris-Charles de Gaulle airport. And I got there just about bang on time because I was coming from work. And yeah, waited at the gate for over an hour and there was no sign of her. So I'm like, what's going on? So I went and I asked the immigration officers and they said, after a while, and obviously my pidgin French and they spoke little English, but they were able to let me know that Deborah had been taken to a police hotel, as they put it, where she'd be treated wonderfully and I could go and hang out with her and we'd probably have to play pool together and things like that. Eventually, I managed to trace this centre, which was on the fringe of Charles de Gaulle Airport. Luckily, I had my car, drove round, and I found her. And basically, it was not prison hotel, just prison. It was like full-on detention centre, behind wire, behind big fences, and I had to go in and sit in a detention room and wait for her. It's like being in a police station to be interviewed and wait for her to be brought in like she was a criminal.
Wait, hold on. 1 minute. You guys make sure that everything is perfect. And now, all of a sudden, the wife is in prison. So, what could happen? I don't understand. Why is the wife in prison if you guys make sure that everything you guys did was perfect? Because at the beginning, he was explaining that he made sure that everything, the visa, everything was perfect in place. So now the wife is in prison. There must be something wrong. Anyways, let's go.
The reason they didn't let her into France was the fact that although all her documentation was in place, her insurance, her Schengen visa, everything else you can imagine, she didn't have enough cash on her.
So you're trying to tell me that if you're going to travel another country, like probably in European countries, if you don't have enough money, then they will not let you in that country?
Now, I have travelled around the world and I have never been asked to show cash when entering any country.
Exactly.
The fact that I've got plastic, I've got a Visa card or a MasterCard or something similar, or access to a bank account is enough, yes. But look at my skin colour. And that was the fact. Because she was a...
Now it makes sense. Even the guy have said it all. Because of his skin color, no matter like what country he goes to, bro, nobody would ask him whether you have enough money or not. Because they believe that, oh, okay, the white skin, like he's rich, no matter what. So, but because of our black, our color, so no matter what country we go to, we'll consider us as poor, you know, or illiterates, I guess. But anyways, let's continue.
Black African woman without cash in her pocket, they detained her. They wanted 3,500 euros in cash in her possession.
Wait, 3,500 euros. That's a $250,000 already. $250,000. Bro, you're trying to tell me that if I have to travel to European countries, I have to have a $250,000. Or, well, this was just the case that she had to have that. Well, I don't understand. Someone make me understand this. So if I have to travel to European countries, then that means I have to have like a pocket of money, like $250,000. Bruh, like this is ridiculous.
Before they'd let her into the country. It took me 24 hours, but I got in touch with my brother, a few of my friends in Paris. We came up with the money because I didn't have it to hand, and took it to her in the detention centre in an envelope, and we asked the authorities if they could lock it away in a safe and give her a receipt, and she'd claim it back when she was going to court to hopefully be released from her detention centre.
Yeah.
They refused. They said it wasn't their job, there's nothing to do with them, that it was up to her to look after the money. Great. $3,500 in a detention centre. Not much can go wrong there, can it? But what choice did she have? So she had the money in an envelope. She's sharing a room with two other women. Deborah's from Zambia. Her roommates, one was Nigerian, one was from the Gambia.
Okay, so the other one from Nigeria, the other one from Gambia. Okay, all right, makes sense.
And they got on very well. They were all in the same boat. There was a bit of empathy between all of them. So great. And luckily they did get on, because the next day, Deborah went to take a shower in very dirty facilities that were there, where they treated the detainees like they were shit. They hadn't committed any crimes, remember? Yeah. They were just being held while their immigration status was being investigated. Deborah went for this shower, left the money on the bed. Obviously, Deborah was in a panic situation, wondering what had happened to the money. But fortunately, the Gambian lady she was sharing with had picked up the money and kept it safe. And when they crossed paths again, she told her, "Oh, I've got the money on my person. Here is your €3,500. It's a remarkable story, because in that situation, these people were desperate, and often the case was they were lacking the funds to get into France. It wasn't always the case, but there was a primary reason. But she returned the money to her.
Like he said it himself, those people were desperate. And imagine you found $250,000, and that money, you could use it for your freedom, and you return it. A true Gambian, a typical Gambian, like...
Deborah doesn't know her name. All she knows is that she's from the Gambia.
Oh, no, man. Come on. Don't tell me that that person helped you, boy, and you don't know that name. The most important thing you could have asked for is, what is your name? That guy returned your money. That woman returned your money. Like $250,000. 3,500 euros. And that woman returned your money. You could have just said, hey, I want to know you personally. What is your name? Let's exchange contacts.
Probably February, she was held in this detention centre at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Now, I doubt that anyone could ever trace her, but if they could, Deborah would love to thank her face to face. We owe her so much gratitude for her honesty and decency when she was facing a desperate situation herself is quite remarkable. The following day, Deborah went to court and was immediately released from detention by the judge, who was also highly critical of the immigration officers who had detained her on a spurious grounds. Obviously racist, but the judge didn't go quite that far. Whether we could take further action afterwards, it would have cost us too much, I guess, and we were just relieved to be together and able to get on with our lives. And from there, everything else is history. We've been married for like nearly 11 years, still very much in love. But yeah, would all that have worked out the same way if it wasn't for that woman from the Gambia?
Who knows?
Who knows?
A Gambian, a typical Gambian, found $250,000, 3,500 euros. It's $250,000 in Gambia. That person must already know that this is $250,000, and she returned that money to the road owner. And that person must have been desperate, obviously. Cause come on, tell me, you are in a country where you need just money to have your freedom. Obviously, the most important thing, you would be like, okay, let me use this money and just, steal it and then, find my way to that country. But no, you're like, hey, this is your money. I found it. But hypothetically speaking, I'm not here to judge anyone, but hypothetically speaking, right? Imagine if the Nigerian lady found that money. Would you think she would return it to the owner or not? Like, I want to know in the comment section. Do you think if the Nigerian found that, the Nigerian lady found that money, would she return it or not? People like me, if you found that money, would have to mind, should I use it? Should I take it? Should I return it? Should I take it? But maybe at the end of the day, I was like, okay, let me just return it because it's not my money. But I would have to mind. Let's be honest. Personally, me, I would have to mind. But I would end up returning the money. 100%. That's 100%. But yeah, but hypothetically speaking, what would you think if the Nigerian lady found that money? Would she return it or not? Let me know in the comment section. And yeah, it's up by Black Max and I'm out. Peace.